Hi, I'm at Wagnalls Memorial Library. I know it looks kind of like a castle. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna learn all kinds of fun information about what Wagnalls is, who made it, why it's here, what programs they offer, and just all kinds of cool things about the person who built it, specifically Mabel Wagnalls. There's also a lot of cool other things like the outside of the building. And then over here we have a great garden area. It's kind of cold here still, but during the spring and summer there's lots of flowers, and we learn about gardening here, and there's all kinds of fairies that come out too. So you'll have to stay tuned and see what kind of stuff you can see inside Wagnalls. Hi, welcome back to Rambling Roxy's Adventures Through History. We're kind of taking a delve into the past today, into the children's library I went to as a kid, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that's still offered here at Wagnalls Memorial. My twins love to come in and use a lot of these things as well. So we're gonna kind of talk about some of those things, and then I'll take you on a little tour and you can see all these cool things. There's plenty of fun books, but other things as well. Oh, and then here's Tami Morehart. She actually was my old storytime teacher, so it's really cool to be doing this with her because she's not the storytime teacher anymore.
Right, but did 30 years of story time, so I know a lot of people and a lot of kids and a lot of people bringing back their kids that did story time, just like you, and grandparents bringing their grandkids. It's so wonderful, and that's what we like here, is having that continuity of people loving what happens here and bringing their kids back to have that too. So, little history. This part of the library, the children's part right here, used to be the adult nonfiction. It was first built as that, and then in 1992 we built on and built the other two floors up above and made this our children's floor. And then in the back we added, off to the side here, we added an addition so that we could have a storytime program room. So we're really excited about that we have enough space to do all the things that we want to do down here. We have programs, as you were saying, storytime programs. That's for 3 to 5-year-olds, and it's a great program. It's not just come in and listen to some stories. We do all kinds of educational type of things, so the 3-year-olds learn about nursery rhymes and numbers and colors and shapes, and it's just a lot of fun with Miss Carol that she does that. And then the 4-5s meet with Miss Amy, and she teaches all kinds of different subjects, and she always has some kind of fun little thing that goes on with it, and it's just a lot of fun. So we have small classes. There's no more than, I think, 8 to 10 in the 3-year-old class, and somewhere between 12, 15 in the 4-5s. So it's a small group. Parents don't really come in with them, and learned a little bit about independence and to do some things on their own. So it's a great learning opportunity. So one of the things we did a couple years ago is we added, in that room that we added on, we changed that from a programming room to a creative play space. And when I mean creative, I mean it's not just come in and play back there, but to come back, to go in there and play with, we have a little house set up with all the pots and pans and all the little things. We have a store. We have the vet center. Just all kinds of fun things that you can do.
It's kind of like a learning center too, like learning through play.
Exactly. And one of the things that we just added yesterday is I added, because I like your hat, you'll have to go back there and look, we have some dress up. And so, yes, so we have some really fun hats back there and some little shirts and stuff and jackets that you can wear. You can be a vet. We got our vet stuff, so you can dress up as a vet as you're helping your little pets back there. We have a fireman outfit, because you gotta be a fireman. So just some fun things to dress up and play with there. And there's plenty of cars and trucks and magnets, and it changes. So you come one week and there might be some things, and you play with something, and then the next week there's something else. Maybe it's dinosaurs one week, and maybe it's cars another week, or maybe there's baby dolls of one kind something one week, and then the next week there's some other baby dolls or something. So you just don't know what we're going to have out there, and it's always changing, so it's fun to come. So it's not the same old thing all the time. And grandparents love to bring their grandkids in here too, because you don't always have the stuff at your home, but you can bring them here for an hour or so, and they can have a lot of fun, and you're the best grandparent ever.
I know my twins love coming in here. My son specifically likes the train set, but he's in a train mode right now. But they have so much fun coming in and playing. They get to meet other kids, because right now I'm having the kids at home, so it's nice to get some, like, a play date. It's great for play dates, because I know sometimes it's kind of hard to meet up at everyone's houses and make sure there's enough room, or maybe it's my toy or something, but these are all everybody's toys, so you don't have to worry about that.
And the only time that the playroom is not available is it's during story times, which are on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So until noon on Tuesday, Wednesday, it's not open because we do story times, but the rest of the time that we're open, the playroom is always open.
And it's free. So it's a great place to take your kids, that you don't have to spend a ton of money, because there's always a lot of money involved with taking kids places. But this is a great community resource that's free for people to use.
Exactly. Now, the weather's changing. And eventually, even in Ohio, we'll finally get some nice weather. And one of the things that we have when it starts getting nice, and probably we won't put them out till maybe about April, but we have fairies that live out in our gardens. The little tiny little fairies, they're so cute.
What?
And this year there might be some gnomes too. So we're
what a magical
excited.
little
It's very
experience out in the gardens.
Very magical. And so last year we had fairies everywhere. So this year there's even going to be more, and you can search through and find them in little nooks and crannies. And then there's going to be, and I can't tell you because it's a super secret surprise, but there's going to be something even more fantastic out there this year. I'm so excited. It's for kids. And it is going to be so, I am so anticipating it. I'm so excited that I can even keep the secret. It is a miracle, but it is going to be worth coming for. And that probably will be sometime when everything's in, probably the end of April, first part of May is when hopefully everything will be up and ready.
Ooh, I know when I'm coming.
Plan a visit in May. If you're going to plan a visit, it's a really nice. May, June is a really pretty time to come.
There's so many pretty flowers out there, and the magnolia
flowers.
trees.
It's just so pretty. Of course, any time during the summer is a fun time to come. So we always leave the fairy stuff up that are out in the gardens until probably first part of October, so you got lots of time. And if you're coming to the gardens this summer, if you've got little ones, ages kindergarten through 5th grade, we have a summer program. Yes, and that's all outside too. And this year, it's all going to be about oceans and what's in the ocean, what's on the ocean. It could be a little bit of things like pirates, sharks, and maybe even a few mermaids. So, if you like that type of thing, it's going to be a lot of fun this summer, and our whole garden is going to be turned into the ocean. So that'll be on Wednesdays, and that you can find on our website when we get the information up. That'll be up sometime probably in April about all the stuff that's going to be going on this summer, but it will be on Wednesday morning, so keep that open. So we love all the stuff that we do here. Like I said, we have lots of books, we have lots of movies, we have lots of fun. So we love to have people come and visit. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, because we have a lot of information that goes out on that.
A lot of events that you guys do.
Events. We actually have a newsletter that you can sign up for, and that's on our website, wagnalls.org.
I think I finally signed up for it, because I found some events that I wanted to go to, and I was like, because there's lots of other cool stuff for older kids and adults too, as far as you guys' Hogwarts ball and the 1920s like Gatsby thing that I've really wanted to do, but I was pregnant and couldn't really move. Yeah.
And we're going to start a gaming. If older, I think it's 12 and up, but we're going to start doing some gaming. We have an Oculus Club, and I believe that's 10 and up for the older kids. So learn about an Oculus and all the places and things that you can do through virtual reality.
Wow.
So that's fun. Yeah, they meet once a month. And so, yeah, a lot of things going on here. So,
yeah, so let's take a tour of the children's library, and we can kind of see what you can bring your children to go see and do, and what you can do when you come here, and what things you can play with. So let's take a little tour. I know one of my favorite areas, or my son's area, is this cool train that you can come sit on and read a book. And there's these fun trees. So it already kind of puts you in a creative mindset of things that you can do. And there's all kinds of audiobooks, and it's a fun little, there's almost like a little book fairy over here that's living there. And then this
is a kiosk that we have each month. And well, it's here for 2 months, and so it changes. So this month is all about bats. Last month we had skeletons, and this is bats. And so you can come in and see this for the next 2 months, and then it'll change out and we'll have something else. So it's always fun to come and see what's going on here. And you can learn how to make a bat with it. So
yeah, I think I saw some was it the UV where you could see the skeleton?
Yes.
I remember my twins are very excited about that. So that's a nice science display going on.
Yes. So, but yes. And
you can see there's just lots and lots of books. I spent a lot of time down here picking out books. Oh, and then over here, we'll take over here, there's a really cool kid corral. You can sit in a fun little seat, and you can ride your horse and read a book. These are all great books for toddlers. You don't have to worry about putting them back on the shelf. I try to keep my kids corralled here when I come. And there's all kinds of other books, and the librarians do such a great job here of curating books to put on the shelves that kind of showcase all of current things, like spring's coming, so there's a lot of spring and rain books coming up. And we'll come into the creative play space, and we'll sort of show you. There's a lot of noise going on, so I'm not going to bug everyone that's already in here. But we can see the baby play area. Here's the checkout area. And then over here's a cool house. So all the cool things to come here and play. I take my twins in here, and there's lots of cool stuff that they like to play with. I'll show you some of that.